Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm Pretty Poison, a South African simmer, and today we are taking a look at one of the new kits that just came out, Restoration Workshop. So I'm gonna place all the items and show you guys all the swatches that you get. So first we have this work shelf. It is the short one. So the swatches will look as follows. So you have your pretty swatches or your neat ones, and then you have maybe like your oldish ones that you can see it has been used. So let's go for that swatch. Then we have the workshop shelf, the taller one, and probably the same swatches. So let's go for the fixed up one. Then you get the tidy tool board. This is really awesome for garages because I'm always putting tools in the garage, and generally there is only like that one tool set that is on the wall from base game and maybe from Crystal Creations. So this is really cool to put on the walls in the garage. So let us take a look at the swatches and also look at all the different tools you get on this board. That is really cool. I love this. Oh, we're definitely gonna make some rundown builds with this. So I'm gonna put on that swatch, and then we have Workshop Wonders shelf. Is that also another wall shelf? So yes, even more options for that. And then they will have the similar swatches. So let's take the white one. Then we got Cluttered Tinker's Table. Okay, so this is now an actual table going on the ground, and it actually has like these wooden planks behind it, because I mean it is a workshop. So then we take a look. You got some crates in here, some random stuff. There's like a brush, and maybe that is thinners or something, and there's pencils and boxes. Okay. Then looking at the swatches, it is like the shelves that we looked at. So for this one, let's take this swatch. Now you get your tool trays, handy some trolley. This is really cool. So it's like a trolley that's basically where all your tools are inside. And then for the swatches, it's also the same kind of. Then you get the tool titan. So this is like the big guy. This one has everything and much more than that one. It has all your tool needs. So for this one, let us take the fresh one. Then you have stackable storage tub. So it is stackable, so you can, you can put them like on top of each other. That's pretty awesome. And then you get the different swatches. Let's see. Okay, that one's a bit broken, you know, like scratched. This one is kinda, is it like see-through-ish? Yeah, so you can kind of see there's stuff inside, so that is cool. Let's just put like different ones there. There we go. Next up we have a metal utility sink. So out of the 3 packs or kits that we got now, we already have 2 new basins. Although I don't think you'd put this in your kitchen, but this could actually work in the bathroom. I can so see that, especially this white one. Then you have like your rusty one that's maybe like dirty. Okay, let's put that one. Next is the Craftmatic Ultra. This also looks kind of like a workbench. There is power to it. Is that like for plugs? This is maybe where you work with your power tools. So the swatches for that. Let us take this one. It is like a bit dirty. You can see someone has worked on it. And I will definitely test it out with my Sims. So let's see. This is Volt fuse box. Okay, so this is like your power, your electrical box, which looks much better than the, I think the for rent one that we have. This is much more detailed. So I'm just gonna take the nicer one. Then you got this item. Let's move that there. This is the semi-reliable water heater. Okay, so this is also, again, it's different to the 4-end water heater. This is actually an upgrade because I feel like these 2 items are very detailed. Like even the toolbox items, like all these items have so much detail in them. So that is really nice. Then the swatches, you can see the different ones. This is like maybe an old one that's been used. So let us go for that one. Okay, next up is the Craftmaster toolbox, or toolkit actually. So this is like those tool trolleys, but a smaller version basically. It just has maybe like your essential tools in it. And let's take that swatch. Let me see, can I stack it? You can stack it on these containers, that is awesome. Then we have sand, sawdust and more. So this is like a messy swatch for the floor, which kind of seems like it fits this table, because now that I see the planks there, this looks like almost like a table saw kind of vibe. And then the swatches you get for that, they actually make different patterns. I love when they make different patterns. So we can put that one over there. There is a fan. This fan alone, guys, for me is a game changer. And this fan alone makes, for me, this pack is so worth it to buy just for this fan, because I've always wanted a fan like this for my Sims that is no CC, obviously. So how cool is this gonna look in a teen bedroom? I'm already like planning my builds for the next few weeks with these new packs. I keep saying packs, but I actually mean kits, and I'm sure you guys know that. The carpenter's caddy. Oh, this is big. Okay, I did not expect that. Let's put that over here. Okay, so this kind of like keeps all your different wood cuttings together, so that is cool. And then the different swatches. We can go for this orange one. I can totally see someone making a woodworking business with business and hobbies, and then you have the woodworking bench. Either is it the base game one, and you get the one from what is that, Artist Studio kit. Then you can make a business out of it and put display shelves to sell the items that they craft. So I think this will work really nice for that. We have a light. So in the kitchen clutter we didn't have a light, but I guess that makes sense. I mean, a light isn't clutter. So this is like a workshop light maybe. And I think again it looks really detailed. Got the two long globes, that is nice. I know it's hanging in the air, but this is just to show you guys the items. So I'm not worried about making a cool build or anything like that for this video. Okay, now we have the appliances that's kind of broken and run down. So you got your Astrolux fridge that has been salvaged. So we can take a look around. It looks really beaten up, you know. You can't change the swatch like that, okay? But you can do this to change the swatch. That's a bit odd. So I'm just going to show you guys like this. Oh, okay, I just see. So it looks nice here. But if you like actually place it, it becomes salvaged. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys the swatches. Now the swatches are going to be the same for these items. So I'm just going to take a random swatch and place them. Okay, this one needs a counter. Do I have... Oh, none of these counters. I'm going to have to go get a counter. I will do that in a second. Let us just look at the rest of the items. You have some random clutter here. Like some wire cutters. And boxes and some pieces of plank. Then you get the different swatches, so I'm gonna take that one. And then lastly this improvised bucket chair. Okay, I don't think it will slot in anywhere. It doesn't, but that's fine. It is maybe just for the looks. And then the different swatches. I like the orange one. Okay, and then oh, so these items are actually under appliances. That's perfect. So I'm just gonna place two random items. There we go. Okay, so these are all the items for this kit, and then I just want to see gameplay features. What can they do? Okay, restore. So let's see what the sim does. Okay, so he's busy working on the inside, fixing it up. Okay, I don't know how long. Oh my goodness, looks like it's a long process because look at the bar. So I'm just gonna speed this up. Okay, so I actually cheated the time so it can go quicker. Okay, dislikes handiness. No, I'm not gonna take that. Okay, so they fixed up the items and it is in perfect working condition. Now it will work like a normal microwave, and we got the stove here. So that is pretty much how they restore these broken items. Not right now, Simmies. Okay, I want to see quickly. Oh, this is actually a woodworking bench. Okay, that's really cool. So this is a functional woodworking bench. So now we have 3 in-game. Then this is ponder next project. Okay, so maybe just gives him inspiration. Let us see. What? He's sitting in the sawdust? Okay, so he's just thinking about his next project. So these crates you can actually open and store items. This box is nothing. This you can upgrade. Okay, so it's actually a functional water heater. And this power box. Okay, that's really cool. Then you have your shelves that you can just put stuff on. You have your basin. And then this is just for decoration, I guess. Yep. Decoration. The fan, you can turn the fan on. That is so cool. Can you swing it? Okay, you can't swing it, but that alone already, that is really cool. Let's sit on the chair, or the bucket actually, lol. And also this item, you can open it up, and he actually has some stuff there that he got for free. So yeah, this is the restoration workshop kit in Sims 4. And I think it is actually worth it because you get quite a lot of items. You get a functional fan, which is something I've really been wanting in this game, but one that's standing. I know you get the one on the wall, but this is actually one that is standing. And we have another woodwork bench that is cool, another water heater and the electrical unit. So yeah, that is the workshop restoration kit, guys. Let me know in the comments which item is your most favorite. Give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Poison out.